Great. I did all that yapping and I had my mic on mute. Oh boy. How's it going, guys? Stephen K, how are you, sir? Just talking about the history of this game and how amazing it is, and it's weird to play it with an analog stick on this controller. Watching a lot of history of this game lately, I saw that like the old guys in the dungeons have pointy ears, and he doesn't. So if you have pointy ears, you're Hyrulean, but if you're outside, you're human. And I have my first weapon. I haven't played this on the big screen in so long. I've been playing it on the Switch. Now, this is my first tip for this game. If you fight, if you like to fight or you need money or whatever, kill everybody on the screen. If you want to breeze through the map, leave one enemy, and it'll always be one enemy until you kill all of them. I used to have like, replaying this game over and over and over. I used to have like a whole thing that I would do before I even went into the first dungeon. And a lot of times it entailed getting the white ring, finding 100 rupees. Of course, now that, playing this on the Switch, you can cheat and just rewind if you want. Like, oh, I got hit. I don't want to be hit. And you just go back and start over. Oh, I hate the guys that take 2 hits. Those are the ones you don't want to leave behind. Get them out of the way because they hurt you more too. Oh no. I'm killing these guys just because I want them to come back and fight them again later because you need the money early on. You got to be able to buy bombs and the candle, and because once you have bombs and candle, then you can find the secrets, and there's, I think, 3 different places you can get 100 rupees. And you can buy a bow and arrow early on. But I never used it much in this game because instead of arrows, it takes away money. This is always a good place to get money. Oh no. Oh. Dying 2 minutes into playing. I think we relied on Nintendo Power a lot for this game to give us a bunch of secrets, and I'm pretty good at remembering how to beat every level, and even if I don't remember it exactly, finding my way through every level or every dungeon, except for 8 and 9. They're a little bit tricky. I think both of them have 2 different items you can get. This is one spot I always like to take care of early. I like to get this down to 1 enemy because you go through the screen a lot because you're very close to the fairy fountain where you can refill your life. And it's so crazy to play this game and then go to like Ocarina of Time and see some of these characters and see what they're really supposed to look like if they're in 3D. Those things are huge in Ocarina of Time if you run into them in the overworld. "40 years in February." My wife and I are currently going through Skyward Sword, which I feel is an underrated Zelda, but I think a lot of people didn't like it because of the controls, and I'm having a little bit of trouble myself. They reconfigured the controls so you could play, with a Switch controller, and you have to use the right analog stick for the sword, and it's really annoying. So I decided to just take the Joy-Cons out and play with them. But it's still tough because you have to do certain movements to get certain parts of the enemies when they're blocking a certain part of their body. And it can be tough. So you're just like swinging around and your wrist starts to hurt. But flying's fun on the bird. That's one of my favorite ways to travel in any Zelda game is flying. It's a lot of fun. Stupid Wind Waker with the sailing. Oh my god. Terribly annoying. And it took so long. No fun in it whatsoever. At least the bird, you're kind of zooming around. And that's one thing I think they should have, kept going with. Bring back the animals to fly. It's fun. I think this one right here is 100 rupees, but I don't have a candle yet. I think they're 60. So I'm going to get to 60 and find the candle. That's always my first move. Save up enough to buy the candle, and then you can start burning trees and find your secrets. You got to be careful. I used to be much better at remembering, which secrets are what, but some of them, they're like, hey, you burned my door. You got to pay me, mofo. Murph. Scotty, what's up, fellas? Playing a little Zelda as we get ready for the premiere of the final Stadio Extravaganza video recorded in the year 2025. Do you guys have stadiums picked out yet for Stadium of the Year? Anybody who may be new to the channel, this is mainly on Twitch and YouTube, mainly for showcasing player-created stadiums in the Stadium Creator tool from MLB The Show 25. Well, it started in 21. I started streaming in 22, the very end of the life of the game 22. I think my first stream was 2023. Every year we do a Stadium of the Year contest. This will be the third. And then next year we're going to do the best stadium of the last 5 years. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. We could get a lot of entries for that one. I might have to up the prize on that one. Got a lot of time to think about it, though, so that's good. Murph, Majora's Mask is one of the tougher ones because you only get like a certain time to play every time you play, and then everything resets on you. Ah! I don't want to die again. Heal me, fairy. If you're a retro gamer, Scotty, I know you said you were thinking about getting into it with your kid. This is definitely a one to do. And I thought it would be fun because I've never been much of a gamer. I thought it would be fun if I found a game that I enjoy playing but don't know how to beat, to get on and like ask you guys for the way. How do people watching? How do you guys beat this game? What are the tips I need to know? I practically brand myself as the world's worst video game streamer. Because most guys who stream games are like, like experts. And why do they always give me that, the last person I kill, when it's no longer helpful? But I think a lot of these old school games still hold up, especially, when you look at some of those mobile games that the kids play these days. But I said earlier, if you kill everybody, they reappear. You have to get a certain distance away from the level or the screen that you just cleared before they come back. I think it's usually like 2 or so. Right here is Dungeon 3. I remember that. I know where all the dungeons are. This music, I always thought Eminem stole it for... Because I am whatever you say I am. What's the name of that one? Just the way I am or something like that? Wow, I only got a half hour before the premiere already. But yeah, eventually I'm going to play through some of the games I like. I'm debating on 2. A lot of people say 2 is so hard. And I'm pretty sure my brother and I beat it when we were kids, but I remember little to nothing about it. See, now look, everybody here comes back because I killed everybody. Now we're not too far from that spot I mentioned before. So I can head over that way and show you. Ooh, I have enough to buy the candle. Is the candle in here? Nope. Hey, lady. I think she gives me potion. You give the old man the letter, and then he gives you something, and then you give her something. Or maybe an old man gives you the letter to give to the old lady, and then you get the potion. There's my candle. And in this game, you have like unlimited keys because you can just go buy them and they work in all the dungeons. So you got to find where the heart container pieces are, and you have to find the money so you can buy the white ring, or is it the blue ring? All I know is it makes your tunic white, and then your armor is better. And I have a small shield. I'd like to get a bigger shield eventually. See, everybody's back here because I killed them all. But if you take one screen over, you'll see there's only the one because I left one there. And that's a good tip if you're going through the game and you don't want to deal with these people later on. Just kill everybody but one, and you're still good to go. Same up here. I only left one. This is a great place to get money. These spiders are usually pretty good. Money, bombs, hearts. Ooh, another place is the ghosts. All right, so I have bombs and I have... I keep forgetting these guys jump right in front of you. Let me go see if I was right about that 100. And these guys, these are like the main guys you see in like Wind Waker and Tears of the Kingdom. They're not nearly as like chubby. It's either this screen or this. They're like identical, aren't they? The thing I hate about the stupid blue candle is you can only use it once on a screen, then you have to leave and come back. Nope, not that one. Nope. But this and A Link to the Past, they're two of the most replayable games ever. And I played A Link to the Past quite a few times all the way through, but I don't remember it very well. At least past the first 3 worlds. Am I not burning the right trees? Must not be. There it is. Boom. 10? Where's the 100? I swear there's a 100 down here someplace. Any Zelda fans here, remember? I got a whopping 4 viewers. Any 4 of you know which one it was? I could have swore it was on one of these. It's not going to be in the same screen. I guess I'm close enough to the one where you walk through. If you go all the way up into the right-hand corner, I think there's a tree you go into. I think there's a bomb right here. Man, I got to refresh my memory. There it is. Oh, yes. Always take the heart container piece. Or the whole heart container in this game. Every other game, it's just a piece of a heart container. And you're not going to tell me there's not a bomb right there. Do 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 do. That's my general text message sound. This is what, 30? And there's another one right here. I think you need 200 for the white ring. And you max out at 250, which is kind of a weird number to... I mean, I guess it's a quarter of 100, but still. Or of 1,000. Oh, nope, this is gambling. And of course, if you really want to cheat, this, like Kid Icarus, there's great places to cheat. But if you're just trying to get rich fast, oh, 50, I got lucky there. I'm going to keep that because I got lucky. But you can go right back in. Nope, I want that 50. Just rewind. I'm not going to keep that 50. Now up here someplace, yep, there's a spot you can walk right through the wall. There's another 100. Boom. Give me my ring. And then with the bomb and the flower, you should be able to find enough places to get a certain amount of heart container pieces, because once you have a certain amount, then you can get the white sword too. And that will make your sword more powerful and kill a lot of the overworld enemies in one hit. I guess I should go fill up on my way, huh? Level 2 is right here. If you go up that ladder is level 2. Level. I keep calling them levels. They're dungeons. They got creative with their space. Apparently, you had like this giant grid of space, and the way they optimized the usage of that space is they made all the dungeons a certain shape that fit together if you put them together like a puzzle. It's really cool to go back and like see like the hand-drawn designs of, you know, some of these characters and the bad guys and the maps. And then they show pixelated screens of them putting Mario together and like the original Mario and stuff. Well, the original Super Mario Brothers game. So cool to see some of that stuff. Shoot, I gotta remember to turn this off when my video premieres. No fun highlights in that video. But, man, are there a lot of great stadiums. One of the better videos, I think. I mean, I don't put out many clunkers anymore, all because your stadiums are so good. Yeah, when I'm playing on my own, because I've beat this game so many times, I usually cheat, but when I'm streaming, I'll do my best not to cheat. You need the raft to go up there for level 4. And by cheat, I mean use the rewind feature on the Switch. Is there a fire spot right there? Well, I don't want the money right now anyway. I'm almost maxed out. This is where you can buy food. I remember figuring out the grumble part, which everybody had such a hard time with. We had the same difficult time, and I just finally said, give it food. And he moved out of the way. Level 7. Oh, I don't have enough yet. I thought it was only 200. I'm pretty close, but I want to fill up. Oh, it's 255. You fill up at 255. That's your max. Ah, that's a good idea. Phil, run right into him. I don't know if it's my controller or the old school game, but I didn't realize how clunky the controls were, how like unsmooth it is. Like not being able to go diagonal and stuff like that. I don't remember it being this. Like I feel like you really have to force your way to go where you want to go. That's not the case with Link to the Past. And I'll definitely play that one a stream. That'll be fun. That's a much bigger scope of a game. Starting with the overworld or the 3 levels in the overworld, and then you go to the dark world or whatever it's called. There's a glitch you can do to beat the game in like 5 minutes. I don't know if it works on like the Switch versions of the game and stuff, but no one wants to give me a coin, huh? I'm pretty sure this is the 300, or this is the 100 here. It's either 100 or door damage. Yep, it's 100. I don't want it right now because I can only get 8 more. No one has a silver rupee on them? Come on. I can't remember if there's anything in here. Probably burn one of those trees for something. Sometimes, though, you have to pay for the door damage. Well, I said that already, didn't I? I'd like to at least get myself ready for Castle 1 before I switch over. Anyone on YouTube saying anything? Nope. Oh, shit. What did I do to myself? I don't want to get in the Lost Woods. This is also a way to make a shortcut. If you go high enough, you can scooch over instead of going in the dungeon. And you can move over without having to go all the way around. Oh, boy. Ocarina of Time. Hey, my wife's playing. What are you playing in there? You playing Animal Crossing? Yep. Isn't there supposed to be like a big update coming out or something? We have 3 Switches in the house now that I have the Switch 2. My wife has a Switch Lite. I have an OG Switch. I've told that story before. How I got my first Switch on opening day. And I got my Switch 2 because we waited in line at Best Buy in Victor. We got there was like 15 people in front of us, and we knew they had like 100 or so. So we knew we were good. We just had to wait it out. There we go. Now my clothes are going to turn white. And another thing I learned about this game, it's the same with Kid Icarus. A Nintendo game can only have so many colors on the screen at once. So a lot of times some of the enemies that you play also turn white. Like Link eyebrows are also white. They're green when you have the other one. The other outfit. Everyone says, oh, you should do all this work before you go get the second, or you go to the first level or the first dungeon. And it's like, I mean, the first dungeon's kind of easy, and it can get you a heart container piece pretty fast. I can't think of any place where there's a heart container. Pretty sure there's a bomb place right there. Most Zelda games nowadays give you a clue to where there's a bomb. But yeah, Murph, Majora's Mask was fun. That's the first game my wife and I played together, that Zelda game. It's really tough, though, because of the 3-day thing, and it's kind of spooky, too. It's pretty dark. It has a dark aura to it. But I remember being so excited for Ocarina of Time. Was Ocarina of Time 98 or was it 96? Maybe Majora's Mask was 96. I remember I got a Zelda shirt with Ocarina of Time when I bought it. I used to wear that quite a bit. Yeah, I think Ocarina of Time was 98, right? And then Majora's Mask was 96-ish? Or no, like 2000. And then from there, we played every Zelda game together. We played Twilight Princess. Uh-oh, this might be door damages. Son of a bitch. Oh, a heart container. Woo! Boom. Is 5 enough to get the blue or the white sword? Another thing we often do in this game is we beat 7 before 6. Because 6 has those stupid ghosts and they're so tough. So it's nice to have that extra protection. 7's a little easier. 5 is annoying because A, you got to go through the frickin' mountain to get to it. And B, there's a lot of dark. Or is it 4 with no voice or no lights? I hate these stupid flower-looking bug things. But I like to keep them alive as opposed to the blue guys because you can see the frickin' flower. I'm going to go see if I can get the white sword. I might need another heart container. Up. Do you guys remember the commercial? We have a couple older guys, right, who remember the commercial. The dude came out and wearing all black, and he'd be like, Zelda, Zelda, Zelda! Octorots! He named a bunch of the levers. Ah! Shit, can I go left? I think so. What's in the waterfall? I know there's something in the waterfall. Is it the old lady? Oh, it's more gambling. Oh, she gives me clues. No, thank you, lady. I know enough about Hyrule at this state by now. Shit, 10 minutes. Those stupid guys, the Lionels. Woohoo! I do have enough. All right. See, now you're basically ready for level 1. I mean, you're ready for level 1 to get it right off the bat. Who are we kidding? It'd be nice, you know, for them to discover new worlds in The Legend of Zelda. It's like that's why Skyward Sword is a little bit more refreshing because you don't run into the stupid Gorons all the time and Zoras and all those guys. It's there's some different type of characters that you meet and it's kind of fun to get something a little bit new. Now in here you get the boomerang. And the guys are all easy, and you get keys easily. But these games, you basically have to guess where the bombs are. Oh, the skeletons can be tough. And then, you know how this game has 2 quests, right? It turns out the original programmer of this game designed this huge level and all these dungeons, and then they realized he only used half of the memory available. So they didn't want it to go to waste, so they went and designed the whole second quest, which is supposed to be much more of a challenge. And I think I got pretty far cheating on the Switch 2 with it. But I don't think I beat it yet. All right, let's see if I can beat this dungeon before. Like, I don't remember if we found out ourselves you have to move these blocks to open the door. I mean, I was 8 years old when this came out, 7. And this, apparently, there's like a whole YouTube video based on this quote. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret, because no one knows exactly what it means. Does it mean the tip where I was to get the 100 and the gambling, or is it there's a place up there where there's a heart container? See, this is supposed to be an eagle. All the dungeons are the shape of an animal, and they fit together with each other. Then, oh, no more keys already? Level 2, if you're ever hurting for money, level 2 is another good spot to get. Is this where I get the boomerang? Nope. I know you have to kill those dudes to get a boomerang. Maybe not. Is this the boomerang? Oh, this is the bow. So you get 2 in this level. You get the boomerang and the bow. Level 2, you get the blue boomerang that goes all the way across the screen. Who's the bad guy in this? Is it the dragon? What's up, Shady Gaming? Just trying to beat level 1 before the premiere tonight. Think we have a stadium or 2 of yours, maybe just 1. But I'm going to have to start doubling, maybe even tripling up on folks to clear out the queue for 26. Hopefully we have our updates or some kind of update. Can probably bomb up here. Ow. Oh, I was just there. There's the boomerang. Yeah, I sit on the, what a dumbass. I'll sit on the couch with my Switch and play retro games when we're watching movies or TV shows or whatever. And I know sometimes people like to, reminisce if they don't have a Switch or whatever and watch people play these old school games, and I'll turn people on doing it. And a lot of people, like I was watching this one guy who was trying to get 100% finished with every level, every Zelda game. 100% complete. They wanted everything done, all the side quests, everything. Yeah, the boomerang, you knock him out, and then you can kill him. I don't remember, Steven. Do. Oh, I gotta watch out for this stupid guy. Hey! Get out of here. Cousin It. Wait, Cousin It's the long hair. What do they call the hand in Adam's family? Is the hand It? Oh boy. It's a unicorn dragon. Take that, unicorn dragon. Thing. There you go. Thing. And there was Cousin It, right? Now I have a bunch of money. I can maybe go get my bigger shield. Block these stupid Zoras. In spots like this is where you really want the red candle. Because there's a spot in here someplace. Oh my goodness, the controls. It's like playing the Mario games. They're almost unplayable to me. Because since 2015, most of the Mario I've been playing has been Mario Maker. And they clean up the controls in every version of that game. Ooh, I can get the big shield for 90 here. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Long hair was the It guy. I saw that, Mark, on or Knuckleballer. I saw that on Twitch. Mark, are you going to judge again this year? I'm sorry, Knuckleballer. I remember you're one of the marks in the judge. This one might be a door fee. I don't remember if he'll take all my money or if he'll put me negative. Oh, no, it's not door money. Sometimes I just got to find the thing. All right, so far we got me, you, Sewell. I think Murph, right? You still want to judge, or do you got one you want to enter? Murph, I promise you have some kind of trophy coming for being. I mean, you're the first winner. You have to have something. Sewell found a spot where you can make trophies, so I'm going to use that for this year's contest winner, and maybe I'll do the pick a shirt thing again too, or pick an item from my store too. The Old Man at the Grave. Old Man at the Grave is the Master Sword. I don't remember how many heart container pieces you have to have. All right, well, I guess I better wrap it up because the premiere is about to happen. If you guys want to head over to YouTube. Thanks for popping in, fellas. I hope the retro stuff works out. I think I'm trying to talk my wife into coming and streaming with me, even if she just has a microphone and we're playing, because our banter can be pretty fun. And she's my guy in the chair. She helps me remember stuff, and she looks things up for me and gives me advice on how to fight them and stuff like that. We have so much fun playing these Zelda games. Like I said, we're on Skyward Sword now. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Tell you what, I'll go to level 2. No, because it's 9:59. I'm just going to wrap it up. All right. Thanks, guys. Head on over to YouTube. We'll watch the stream or the video of the Stadium Extravaganza. Part 2 for Zelda coming up soon.